Hello and welcome to the Triumvirate. Today we're going to have a 2000 point battle report with Cadians versus NOVOKH Dynasty. See you on the flip, gamer.
Alright, so today we are playing in this industrial zone. We're back on Terithia where the Cadians have been fighting the Death Guard, and after the last battle where Militarum was defeated, they've started pushing the Death Guard back. But some strange energies have been detected in this zone by the psykers and the mechanicus forces, and none of the scouts have returned, so Colonel Ramsey is sending in some of his best boys to go check it out, see what's going on. But the Death Guard have gone, they've left this area, and something else is here instead. Today's mission is narrow the search. So there's one objective in the centre of the board, which is there, our artifact. Now, if you're within 12 of the objective, you can't do invulnerable saves, which is the extra, just little rule for this mission called null zone. At the end of each turn, you score a point for securing the objective. So if you have more models than the enemy within the range of the objective, it starts off at 18 inch, and then at the end of each turn it goes down by 3 inches. So it'll start off the end of battle round 1, it'll be 18 inches, and then at the end of 2, it'll be 15, and then 12 for 3, and so on. Goes up to 3 inches. So it's going to be a lot of boys going into the middle. There's also Slay the Warlord First Strike, which is if you destroy a unit in the first turn you get a point. And there's also Line Breaker as well. So going on to the armies. Today I'm playing as the Cadians again. I've got a brigade detachment, which gets me 12 command points, and then I've got an extra 3 for being battle forged, and I've got a patrol detachment as well. So my warlord is Major Bryne. He's Colonel Ramsey's second in command. Seen Ramsey last time versus Militarum. He's got power sword, and he's also got Relic of Lost Cadia, which lets me once per game re-roll once to hit and to wound for any units in 12. So my warlord trait is the Cadian warlord trait, which is on a 4-up. I can do the same order to another unit of the same type as the original target on a 4-up within 6 of the warlord. So I can do the same order again on a 4-up to another infantry squad, for example. Then we've got a Primaris Psyker. He knows 2 powers and smite. So he's got Psychic Barrier, and he's got Night Shroud. My third HQ is a tank commander in a Leman Russ Vanquisher. He's got a Las Cannon and 2 plasma cannons as well. And he has also got the relic Kurov's Aquila, which lets me get a command point back and a 5-up if Aidan uses a stratagem. So I've spent a command point already for that, an extra relic. We then have my troops. We've got 4 infantry squads. 2 of them have flamers, 2 of them have grenade launchers. We have a 20-man squad of conscripts. Then we've got a 5-man squad of scions. The Tempesta has a chainsword and a plasma pistol, and then we've got 2 plasma guns. For my elites, we've got a platoon commander, my little lieutenant guy. I've got my Bulgrins, they've got power mauls and brute shields. And then we've got a squad of Weird Vein Psykers. So it's a 6-man squad, and they know the power Psychic Maelstrom. Fast attack, we've got a Armoured Sentinel with the Las Cannon. We have 3 different variants of the Hellhound. So starting off, we've got a normal Hellhound with its Inferno Cannon and a Heavy Flamer. We've got a Bane Wolf with a Chem Cannon and a Heavy Flamer. And then we've got a Devil Dog with a Melter Cannon and a Multi-Melter. Heavy supports, we've got a 3-man heavy weapons team with auto cannons. And then we've got 3 Leman Russes. We've got a Battle Tank with a Battle Cannon, 2 Multi-Melters and a Heavy Bolter. We've got a Leman Russ Exterminator with a Las Cannon and 2 Heavy Bolters. And then we've got a Leman Russ Eradicator with 3 heavy bolters. And then we've got 2 dedicated transports. You've got 2 Chimeras with 2 heavy bolters on each one. Then we've got my patrol detachment, which is Adeptus Mechanicus. I've got the Styges Dogma, which is, if they're more than 12 inches away, they're -1 to hit. So we've got my Tech Priest Engine Seer. He's just as he is with a power axe and a last pistol. And we've got a Vanguard squad with the Alpha has a power sword and an arc pistol. And then we've got a Plasma Caliver. The other 3 have radium carbines. Then we've got a Ranger squad. They've got galvanic rifles and an arc rifle as well. I think I said all the names right in that one. And that's my army. 2,000 points of Cadians and also a little bit of AdMech in there, first time using them. And we've got some psykers in there as well, which I haven't used from Imperial Guard yet, so we're going to see how well they do. And that is it. So going on to AIDAN'S Necrons.
Hello and welcome to my 2,000 points list of NOVOKH Dynasty. I'm running 2 detachments. I'm running a battalion, the second biggest one, and the Spearhead, the 1 HQ and 3 heavy support, that one. Probably got that wrong. So, in my first detachment, the battalion, I have 2 HQs. One is an Overlord with a Void Scythe, a Res Orb, and he's taken the Veil of Darkness as his relic. It's the one that teleports you. You and up to 1 friendly Dynasty infantry unit within 3 inches. His Warlord trait is Immortal Pride. It's the 3rd one, and it's the one that lets you pass morale tests. And you get to deny a psychic power in the psychic phase, which is handy, since Jay was really mean and horrible and brought 2 psykers. For my second HQ, I brought a Cryptek, and he's got the Stuff of Light and a Canoptic Cloak, so he gets to move about a bit faster and repair things. And he gets a nice model too to go with it, so that's sound. Troops, I have brought 3 squads of Necron warriors. 2 of them are 20 man, 1 of them's 10 man. Simple and sexy. So for my elite section, I have brought a Triarch Stalker with a twin-linked Ghost Cannon, a twin heavy Ghost Cannon, I mean. Designated transport, I got a Ghost Ark, so I could put the 10 warriors inside of it, and they can party all night long.
Oh, is it the party bus?
It's the party bus.
Oh, the party bus!
Party bus, breathe! In designated transport, I got my Ghost Ark. He's back from the bin. I glued all the pieces together. He's not smashed up anymore, and the beats are lit, as they say in NOVOKH Dynasty.
Party bus!
Fast attack, I got 6 Wraiths without any upgrades, just 6 boys. They're going to be fast. And then I got 6 Destroyers, which is a new addition. They're going to bring some much needed firepower to the army. That's the end of that detachment. The other detachment is my Spearhead detachment. The HQ is a Necron Lord. She has a War Scythe, and that is that. She's going to give me some rerolling 1s to wound for everyone within 6, I believe. And with her are a set of 3 heavy destroyers and 2 separate Canoptic Spiders with Fabricator Claw arrays, which let me heal my vehicles back up. So the NOVOKH Dynasty special rules are: in combat, if you've charged, have been charged, or heroically intervene, you get to reroll all failed hits for that round. So it's like they're close combat boys. And the Crimson King will lead us to victory. Also, the Crimson King has stepped on this planet, so according to the Crimson King's law, this is now his planet. So get off my planet. Filthy human scum.
Oof.
Oof. And that's that. So we'll go on to deployment. Over and out.
Me and Aidan have deployed our forces. So the deployment was Search and Destroy, which was a 9-inch circle from the centre of the board, and then you choose a quarter each. So I chose this one, so he didn't have to go over there. So it turned out quite thematic with the objective, the mission. It's pretty much a big blob of infantry on each side. So starting on my side over here, we've got pretty much everyone. Now we've got all the conscripts. You've got the Scutari in there. Got an infantry squad with a flamer. We've got the lieutenant, the Weird Vein Psykers. We've got Major Bryne up there, infantry squad with a grenade launcher. And over here we've got another squad with a grenade launcher. You've got the Chimera here with the squad with the flamer inside. Go back here, we've got a Devil Dog, we've got a Hellhound, and we've got a Chimera with the Bullgrins inside. We've got my Bane Wolf here. So the deployment was like up to here, so I just about managed to squeeze him in that gap. We've got my Leman Russ Eradicator in there. Autocannon team up on top. Over here we've got my Leman Russes, so we've got the Engines here, we've got the Primaris Psyker, and we've got the Exterminator, the Tank Commander, and the Battle Tank, and the Sentinel with the last cannon. And I think that is it for my side. So in reserves we've got my 5-man Scions team, just ready to grav shoot in and plasma gun someone. That is it for my side. Going on to Aidan's side, there is a giant mass of warriors. So we've got warriors in this building here. We've got the destroyers of all varieties. Oh no, wait, we've just got the normal ones. This is the normal destroyers in there. Got the Cryptek, we've got the 2 lords, we've got warriors, the heavy destroyers, we've got the Ghost Ark, the Triumph Stalker, the spider, and the other spider here, and then the wraiths hiding in the building there. I think that is it for the deployment. So Aidan deployed all his army first. He gets to choose who gets first turn. So he's chosen for himself to go first. So I get the opportunity to seize the initiative. So on 6, I get to go first. I would like to go first so you can get a bit of shooting off.
I don't know. I would like to go first. But we'll see.
Nope. So going on to Novokh Dynasty, turn 1. It's going to be a bloodbath. Just the way Novokh likes it.
At the end of Novokh movement phase, everyone's moved up. The Triarch Stalkers clambered over the walls, the Necron warriors are moving up to the objective, same over there. The closer we get to the objective the better. Destroyers have moved up. Cryptek's here within 3 of everyone for rerolls. The little spiders following around because he's best friends. Same as over here. My little spider pal's following the party bus. Good tunes. He's the amplifier, I'm going to call the spider now. You better not kill him. 3 heavy destroyers. I got His Will Be Done. I chose them for His Will Be Done at the start of my turn. So they're looking to shoot at something over there. Overlord is still within 6 of everyone, so morale is a good one. And the Lord here, she is in 6 of pretty much everything, yeah. Now, I am playing the stratagem at adaptive subroutines for 1 command point, and that means the wraiths get to charge, even if they advance. And they advanced 6, so they're right next to the lines of guardsmen. So a first turn charge from them would be tasty as hell. And also give Jay a big problem in his back lines for him to take care of. So I'm hoping to give Jay some problems here before the tanks light me up. Jay did get his 5+ steel command point objective, so he's back up to 15. But I think it's still worth it, to be honest. And that is that. There is no psychic phase for Necrons or Novokh at all. So we'll go straight on to shooting phase and we'll try and do some damage. So at the end of Novokh shooting phase, a lot of casualties amongst the guardsmen. whittling down this squad down to just Vin Diesel on his own. Will Jay spend the 2 command points to save him? Can't believe it. Can't believe it, Jay. Not even law friendly. 3 guys left up here. Standing alone. Will Jay sacrifice 2 command points for them? Or the conscripts? Who got
8 died?
8 died? Yeah, 8 died via destroyers and warriors and stuff like that. The heavy destroyers had a good time. I had to reroll one of the reroll a damage dice to get the result, but I managed to blow up a chimera. Jay rolled a 1 on one of the Bulgrins, but he re-rolled that because you don't want to lose a Bulgrin. No, not this early. And that has got me first strike. And that is about it. The only thing left to do is charge the Wraiths in for a bit of fun, lads. So, we'll go on to Novokh assault phase. At the end of the fight phase, good fight for me. I took down 2 Ogrins and 3 guardsmen and received no damage in return. So pretty good fight phase for me. That's the only thing that's in the fight. So other than that, it's the only thing within an inch of an enemy unit. So that is all in the fight phase. But turn 1 charges are always cool. End of Novokh turn 1. Quite a few things have happened to the guardsmen that were here. They all got shot at and now they've all ran away. So squad number 1 has run away and squad number 2 is run away too. And he's there wondering, why did he even pay them? The conscript squad, jail.
Yeah, I did insane bravery or whatever it's called.
Yeah, so he spent the
Just
2 command points. Yeah, so Jay spent 2 command points to keep the conscripts and run in because they would have run with leadership 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. And nobody ran over here, but it's looking pretty good at the end of turn 1. How will Jay come back? What is going to go on? Who's he going to aim at? We'll find out in Jay's turn. Cadia, turn 1.
Alright, Cadian movement phase. So we've basically grouped everyone up, ready to just try and kill the Wraiths, my most hated foe, apart from the drones. The floated blood drones. So basically we've got the commander, my major boy, come down there. Scutari have gone up to the top here. We've fallen back out of combat with the Bulgrin and this infantry squad. Conscripts just moving up. Psykers coming over. Lieutenant is here. And then we've sort of just moved the tanks forward. Got the Bane Wolf coming around the side. This infantry squad has jumped out, so they're backing up the my warlord there. At the beginning of the turn, I pulled out the relic of Lost Cadia, so it has inspired my men.
Did you whap it out?
I whacked it out. Everyone within 12 now gets a reroll hits and wounds of 1.
Gotta say, Jay, it's pretty inspiring.
Pretty inspiring.
How you whapped it out.
Over here, nothing much really. The Sleeman Russes move forward just so you can get in range of these multi-melters. And that is about it for the movement phase. So we got Psychic Powers coming up next. So just had the best Psychic phase ever. Weird Vein Psykers did Smite. They got a 5. Aiden denied it with a 10 from his
Immortal Pride.
His Immortal Pride, which is your Warlord trait, is it?
Yes.
With his Warlord trait, so he gets to deny a power. So he denied that. And over here, he just failed to do a -1 to hit on the Sleeman Russ there. So going on to the shooting phase, it's going to be a Royal Rumble. Okay, so shooting phase, I've just done my orders, so I've done get back in the fight for this squad here who fell back. So they get to shoot, even though they fell back. And this squad here, I've done first rank, second rank, so they can shoot twice with their rapid fire, the last guns. And then the little lieutenant here, he did take aim with a squad here, which lets them re-roll all hits.
Because
of Cadians. You get to re-roll 1s to hit if you're Cadian. If you do it, you get to re-roll all hits. And then over here, my tank commander, he's done pound them to dust on this Leman Russ. So when he rolls a d6 for the amount of shots with his battle cannon, he gets a re-roll. So we're going to do some shooting. Alright, end of Cadian shooting phase, turn 1. So we've killed a couple of warriors and Necron destroyers over here from combined fire of the Leman Russes. My tank commander overcharged his plasma cannons into them and he took a wound. He rolled a 1. Taken a couple of wounds off the spider there as well with a sentinel. And then over here, main thing for me was basically doing a stratagem on the wraiths, which lets me do a +1 to hit, and then I just wiped out. So that is very important because I hate wraiths. So that is the end of the shooting phase. There's not going to be any assaults to be made, so that's the end of my turn. So at the end of the battle round, you score a point for having more models within the 80 inches of the objective, and I have got 40 within range.
Yeah.
I've got 40 within range, and Aidan has 38 because I managed to kill those 2 guys, so I've got a point for that. So I'm now on 2 points because I got first strike as well. So that is the end of Cadians turn 1. Going to Necrons turn 2. The revenge of
Cadian.
The revenge of Novokh.
The end of Novokh movement phase. His will be at the start of Novokh movement phase. His will be done was cast on the heavy destroyers again. None of the 2 warriors got up, so they're still down, but 2 out of 3 of the destroyers got up, which is good. Now they're back up to pretty much full strength. And as you can see, everything has just moved up. The party bus found the best place to play his tunes. On here, on top of there. He's going to fall off later, probably, when I knock the board, but there we go. They disembark first, so they can take some shots. Spider advanced up, and Warriors all advanced, and that's about it. He stayed still, so he can get his full skill on shots, and that is about that. So we'll go on, head on to shooting phase, and there's a lot of rapid fire now, so should do a decent amount of damage in Novokh shooting phase. So at the end of the shooting phase, a lot happened. Destroyers and Track Stalker pounded the Leman Russ commander and the other Leman Russ next to him. Some really good rolls there, a lot of damage put on, and both of them dead. Also, these destroyers are very anti-tank, even though they're supposed to be anti-infantry. When you activate extermination protocols, which is 1 command point, should be more than 1. I think Jay can agree.
Yes.
For reroll all
FEQ it, GW.
FEQ immediately. OP nerf now. Yeah, it's almost tankless army.
Oof.
Round here, I've just been laying into the guards once more. Conscripts, that unit there, that unit there. The Rangers are completely gone.
Rangers wiped. May the Omnissiah bless them.
The Omnissiah will bless them.
Bless their circuits.
Yeah. And I stripped a couple of wounds.
I mean, Dev Bane Wolf.
Yes. But the left flank is, the tanks are still there. So it's almost untouched in that. And there's still a cheeky Leman Russ hiding there. But now we'll go on to morale phase and see if any of them last. Just did the morale phase. One guy ran away from there, and the conscripts they've gone.
Conscripts ran away.
Yeah, this is what the conscripts could see. That is their point of view. It's not
the shot him himself.
Yeah, shot him with a las pistol. 4 shots, 4 kills. Running away. No retreat, no surrender. I would say this has been a very eventful turn.
That's an oof turn.
That's an oof turn. Jay still got his sentinel.
Oh yay!
And his oh yeah, the psykers I shot as well. Oh, they haven't done morale. What morale are they?
Oh no! That leaves him 7.
Oh, that's
So,
no. 4 plus 4
plus
dice
8
is 8.
Oh.
One lonely psyker.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Jay. I'm not really. But end of Novokh, turn 2. Going on to Cadia, turn 2.
Cadians turn 2. So the start of the turn, I've done canticles of the Omnis Eye on these guys. The last little squad there. They get they get to reroll 1s to wound in the fight phase. Because hopefully we're going to charge in. So we've got everyone grouped up here. We're going to see how much damage you can do there. Then over here they're just hiding. The last of my psykers just gone up, so you can do smite. My little lieutenant guys falling back to over here near the autocannons. That Lehman Russ stood still, as did the Chimera and the other 2 tanks here. The Sentinel and the Lehman Russ. He's in range of smite, so I might see if I can do that. And then over here in the corner behind Aidan's lines, my Tempestus Scions have come in. So going on to Cadian's psychic phase. End of the Cadian shooting phase, turn 2. So combined fire from everyone here. We took out the Spider and 10 warriors. And then over on this side, the Lehman Russ and the Chimera, along with the Devil Dog, took out all the warriors there. The destroyers, sorry.
Yeah.
Took all the destroyers. And the autocannon boys as well joined in. And then over here, the Scions dropped in and they just overcharged all their plasma weapons into Aidan's Spider there and incinerated him. So,
Spider!
going on to Novokh Dynasty, turn 3. This is the end of the battle round, so Aidan definitely has more troops than me now in here, so he has got another point.
Up to 2.
Up to
2
2. So, going on to Necrons, turn 3.
At the start of my turn, 2 warriors got back up from reanimation protocols, so it's back to full man. And I used a stratagem there as well, which lets me use His Will Be Done twice. So once is on the Heritage Destroyers and twice is on that unit of boys there. End of Novokh, turn 3, a movement phase. Everyone's just clustered around the objective. The ring is getting smaller as we speak, so you gotta stick it out and just be good, as Novokh's that's the catchphrase. Stick it out and be good. Stick it in the wind and hope you don't get a rash.
What the hell is that? Stick it in the wind and hope you don't get a rash.
Technically, if you stick it in the wind, the last thing you want to get is a rash. Right. So Church Stalkers stood still again. Destroyers have wiggled over here to get shots at the Hellhound, I think, or the tank over there. Warriors and more warriors. They've scotched up a little bit. And Pybus has moved back. He's going to lay some rules, ground rules. That crater, take a good look at it, because that's all you're going to see.
Oh! They call the Spider, right? They got their points.
Yeah. So at the end of Novokh shooting phase, everything pretty much shot into either, all the warriors anyway, shot either into the Bane Wolf.
This is the Devil Dog.
Devil Dog.
Yeah.
And
that's the Bane Wolf.
That's the Bane Wolf. So they shot into either the Devil Dog or the Bane Wolf, stripping a couple of wounds off here and there. The Chuck Stalker completely missed, but the 3 destroyers nailed this
Lemurus.
yeah, who is now gone. And that was it. Oh wait, no. The party bus partied on and annihilated Klaus.
It's not Klaus.
Klaus's friends. But most importantly, I'm on the objective. It's the king has touched it, therefore it's it. Oh, but he hasn't touched it yet. But he's gonna touch it, and when he does, right, the king has touched the planet is his, and everything else is no one is his. There you go. There's the technicality gone. There's the legal services done.
Legal service.
Crimson King is going to sue you if you don't get off his planet. This is his territory now, and that is that. And that is the end of the turn too, because I don't think anyone has morale tests to make. No. So a little less eventful, but still wearing them down. So go on to Cadians, turn 3.
Right, men of Cadians, moving phase, turn 3. Everyone is just going in. Major Bryne has decided to do a glorious charge in the name of Cadia against the Xenos scum as they are. I've done consolidate squads on the 2 infantry squads there, just to turn them into one squad. So it's an 8-man squad now. And I also did jury-rig to this Banewolf, just to get a hull point back. A wound back, sorry. And over here the Psyker just went to the crater there. Chimera just rotated and moved. So we're going to see how much damage you can do. We can do a little bit in the psychic phase, hopefully, if I roll something. Well, we're going to see. So, going on to psychic phase. End Imperial Guard, psychic phase. Tried to smite with this one guy again. I actually managed to get it this time. And then Aiden denied me with his warlord trait. So, thanks Aiden. And then, over here, I got the -1 to hit off on the Demon Russer. So, going on to shooting phase. Alright, end of the shooting phase, it went pretty good for me. Autocam team and the Demon Russ and Sentinel took out all of the Necron heavy destroyers, and then combined fire from everyone here and the Chimera managed to take out the 20-man warrior squad there. So pretty decent, I would say. That's it on my shooting phase. I've got 1 assault to make. So we're going on to the charge phase. Alright, going on to the charge phase. We've got 1 charge, and it's the Bulgrin. He's going on a suicide run into the Overlord. So, can he make it? Probably not. Probably yes. So 8 inches, he is in. Yeah. Come on then, son. Let's flipping have you. Alright, so the Bulgrin has 5 attacks when he charges. He's got 4 now, he's got an extra. He's hitting with 3s. Oh, could have been better.
That's almost 5, so 3s.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. What AP is it?
AP -1, I think.
Alright, 4 ups.
AP -1, so 4 ups.
4 ups. 1 save.
Oh. Does 2 damage.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, then we got the Lord's attacks back.
So, hit on 3s. And then wounding on 2s.
Oh. Then you got 2. Oh no, I don't have an invul.
You don't have
What AP?
a lot.
Oh no!
AP's 4.
Oh, he's dead.
And 3 damage apiece.
Oh! But he died a hero. So there's no invul saves to be taken because I'm within 12 of the objective because of the null zone rule. So Bulgrin dies.
Yeah.
But he died knowing he died knowing that he served the Emperor. And he took 2 wounds off a Necron Overlord. On his own. With 1 wound. So that's the end of my turn 3. Pretty good. So, we're going on. Well, it's the end of the battle round now, so he can get another point, because again, he's got more troops in the zone than me. So he's now up to 3. We go on to Necron's turn 4.
At the end of Novokh movement phase, we're not having any of this. We're going in close quarters style. I'm gonna take them out if I have to ram the party bus straight into the Hellhound. We're going in, so it's the only way. Yeah, everyone's just moved up, and that's about it. To be honest, we're gonna go into shooting phase, see if we can kill the rest of his guard, and then my little, I don't know what her name is, Lisa. Lisa's gonna try and charge him when the guardsmen are dead. So 1v1 me, brah. On to shooting phase. At the end of Novokh shooting phase, I wiped out that guardsman squad there with the Necron warriors, who also split fired into the autocannon heavy team.
Killing 2 guys.
Killing 2 guys and putting 1 down to 1 wound. Over here, I just killed a couple of Vanguard.
Yeah, just the alpha left of this.
Just the alpha predator left.
The alpha male.
On his own. The alpha male. And that was pretty much it. Triarch Stalker completely missed again. So,
what a unit.
yeah, what a lovely unit. Did really well at the start, and now he's just lazy, I guess. The banging tunes have gone, so he doesn't want to. He's on his own. I don't want to fucking shoot no banging tunes. And we're gonna go into the charge phase. And in the charge phase, I'm gonna just ram him.
No.
And then he's gonna come in and actually do the damage. And also the Necron Lord, she's gonna charge straight at him, and then all the warriors are gonna meet him and try and tie up the tank as well. Because if I do, he can't shoot for a turn, which is fine by me. So going into fight phase.
Aiden has made his charges. His lord is in with my warlord, Major Bryne. The attacks are coming in. So how many attacks he got?
So he's got 3 attacks.
Three attacks.
No, she's got 3 attacks.
Down there.
Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s. AP -4.
Oof.
And 2 damage apiece.
And he's dead.
Well, he got his head carved.
How many wounds? 2. Oh, so you've done 4 wounds.
How many wounds? Yeah.
Do you do 4 wounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. Well, he falls.
So the end of Novokh fight phase. Pretty uneventful. Well, I say uneventful.
Major Bryne has fallen.
I took down the Cadian warlord with
Stop trying to think of a name.
Sheila. Sheila the Necron Lord. Didn't even scratch a paint on the Bane. Whoa, Devil Dog.
Hellhound
took a big chunk out of it.
Oof.
Down to 2 wounds now. And it's still in combat with the Ghost Ark and the
Lord.
Yeah, Lord.
Crimson King.
Do we have to do morale on the Ranger?
How many dies from him?
3.
3.
Not 6, he'd probably run. Well, Jay rolled a 6 for his morale.
He's leadership 7.
He's not leadership 7, is he?
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll with command points.
7 plus 6. No, wait, 6 plus 3 is 9. Oh, it's on a 5 or a 6 you could lose.
Re-roll him with a command point.
Oh. What are you down to now?
Down to 4.
Down to 4 command points. From 15 to 4. The hell, a lot of command points spent, Jay. I'll give you that.
Unfortunately, this guy also ran away.
Rolled a 6. Just like last time.
So, rest in peace.
So, he decided enough is enough for the day. He just saw the warlord get cut in half by a massive Necron Lord and decided, no, I'm out.
I'm flipping out.
Oh dear.
So,
So all that's left really is tanks and the psyker. Can he take charge?
Oof.
I guess so. Well, he has to.
Oh no, you got the opposite guy, yeah?
Oh yeah! You're in charge, brother. But there we go. That's the battlefield now. We're going to Cadia. Cadia turn 4.
And the Cadians moving phase, turn 4. Over here the tech priest has started running over towards the action over here. Chimera is just spun around on the spot so he can see through the windows and all the warriors in there. Psyker stays with his, as has the sentinel. And over here the lieutenant, who is now in charge, seeing as Major Bryne has just been overrun completely. The Hellhound fell back, as did the Devil Dog, and then the Banewolf has driven in, so he's within an inch of the Lord. The Psyker's dropped down there, so he's got the Lord closest to him as well. And the Another Ranger, the Skitarii Vanguard, has jumped onto his mighty mechanical beast, ready to fight off the Ghost Ark, the party bus, the Tunes.
Tunes versus Tractor. Who will win?
The Tunes are an abomination to him.
Oh, you don't say anything about the Tunes, son.
Right, so we're going on to Cadian Psychic Phase. Right, in the Psychic Phase, once again, this poor Psyker, he's done nothing except just annoy everyone on the Cadian side. So he is just getting ready to charge in now, pretty much. And over here, my Primaris Psyker got Night Shroud off again on the Lehman Russ, just to give him -1 to hit. So, going on to the shooting phase. End of shooting phase for Cadians. So over here we managed to do 2 wounds to the Lord of the Banewolf. Skitarii Ranger missed, unfortunately, on his shots into the Ghost Ark. And the Weird Vein Psyker did a wound to the Lord, and he actually rolled a 1 to save, but then Aiden, being a cheeky little asswipe
Do you think I'm going to let that wound me?
Oh, come on. Aiden re-rolled his failed save and saved it. So, thanks. Actually, you can't even do that.
No worries.
Managed to get a wound off on these guys with the Chimera, and then using overlapping fields of fire for my last 2 command points. We shot all of the tank into him, into the warriors there. And then the last cannon we shot into the Triarch Stalker. Managed to get 5 damage on him, but Aiden ignored it with the void shields, or whatever they're called. The quantum shielding.
Did you read my book together?
No, I didn't even look.
Oh.
I knew that, right? I know your rules.
Oh, you know my rules.
Right, that's the end of shooting phase. Going on to the charge phase. The most epic showdown in 40k history. The Weird Vein Psyker and the Skitarii Alpha charging into the Chaos Overlord. Chaos? Might as well be Chaos. Necron Overlord, this is the Weird Vein.
You should have said that before.
Well, it is him, right? He's in.
I bet you the other guy would have.
Skitarii Alpha.
No.
Oof. And he is in as well. The battle is on. So, Skitarii Alpha has managed to do a wound to the Overlord with his power sword. And now, the humble Weird Vein Psyker with his 1 attack. Hitting on a 5.
A 5?
Hitting on one of them sweet 5s. He's going in. He hits. He hits, I tell you. He's got +1, so he's strength 4. He flipping wounds, son.
Oh no.
Oh, the ultimate. I want to see it here. Let me see it.
Just to let you know, I do have a reroll.
He's got 1 reroll.
1 reroll.
Only cowards reroll.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Dang!
No.
I'll reroll. No.
I'll go. Oh no. Well, he tried at least.
Now I attack back.
Now we will do the Overlord's attacks. At the end of that epic battle, The Overlord failed to do anything to the weird vein and killed. He failed, right? and he killed the Skitarii. So that's the end of the fight phase. So Aidan's got an extra point again for controlling the objective. So he's now on 5. Go on to Necron's turn 5.
At the start of Novokh turn 5, I got 6 Necron warriors back by use of the Resurrection Orb. They're not within 3 of the barge at the end of the turn movement phase because I wanted them to shoot at stuff. But I still got most of the. There's only 2 that are still down. The Overlord's staying in combat. The Lord is shuffled up to here, and that's about it. Oh yeah, he's moved forward for the first time. He's scurrying forward, and he's going to shoot at something at -1 ballistic skill. But that's the plan. Let's see if I can shoot some bad guys who are on my planet.
You what?
At the end of the shooting phase, the Stalker managed to strip a couple of hull points off the Chimera, 3 to be exact, and the Hellhound blew up. We shot pretty much all the warriors and the Ghost Ark into the Hellhound. It blew up, exploded, and did a mortal wound each to the tanks. So that's a big load off my shoulders. Going into fight phase. At the end of the fight phase, I killed the Psyker. I did have to actually re-roll one of my hit rolls because I failed all my hit rolls. I killed the Psyker and I consolidated into the Chemhound, making it unable to shoot for next turn. So that is all good. And now we go on to Cadian turn 5.
Alright, end of the Cadians movement phase. Didn't move much, literally just moved the 2 characters in under there, Tech Priest and the Lieutenant. The 2 Hellhounds here have swapped around, so the Devil Dog's gone in to within an inch of the Lord, and the Bane Wolf has fallen back. So now we can shoot the Lord in the face with a meltgun. Go on to the Psychic phase. Now, nothing happened in the Psychic phase, so I went straight into shooting phase and just killed a few warriors. That was about it. Managed to hit the Lord with a melter, did nothing. And same with the melter cannon, unfortunately. Alright, so we're going to end it there because there's nothing really I can do now. Aidan has 7 points and I have 2. So it was a tough fight.
But now you have to leave my planet.
Major Bryne has fallen at the hands of the Necron Lord, and as he's facing death, the rest of the Cadians are falling back. They're running for their lives, either that or they're dead. And just as she's about to strike the killing blow,
"This blow will be your last, human." Wait, no!
God. Jesus Christ. So the Necrons phase out. They've grabbed what they came for. They were after the artifact and now they have it. So whatever it was, they're happy and they leave and they disappear. Right, so that's the end of the game. Unfortunately for the Cadians, it didn't go as well as we'd hoped.
It went perfectly for me.
If you've ever seen the Cadians versus World Eaters game, that was almost revenge for that.
Well,
it wasn't
like you
as
killed,
much.
Like you killed a decent amount of my army, which is what didn't happen in that game.
Yeah, I did. I thought I was just gone, like turn 2, but I did actually do quite a lot of damage still with what I had left.
Yeah.
It's mainly just infantry that went, and then like my Leman Russes just went one by one. My MVP was probably the Leman Russ Exterminator. That was pretty good, I think, with the autocannons.
Aye.
I did like the orders as well onto the autocannon team, giving them rerolls and stuff. That helped quite a lot.
Yeah, Cadia.
Cadia rules.
Cadia rules.
Well, who is your MVP?
My MVP is probably the heavy destroyers, because every single time they shot, they killed a chimera. They killed a
tank commander.
Yeah, they killed the tank commander, and then they killed the Nova cannon Lima Rush. So every time they shot, they were. I mean, they hit on 2s pretty much with the ability. Reroll 1s, wounded on 3s, reroll on 1s with the load around, and dank stuff. You know what I'm saying?
My list was quite fluffy compared to AIDAN'S, I'd say.
What do you mean compared to mine?
Well, yours is like just like a solid list in general, I'd say. It's a pretty good list.
It's alright list.
Yeah, it is. The destroyers are awesome.
Yeah.
And all the wraiths as well.
I suppose. I'm just using the mods I got painted, because that's literally all my army painted.
Oh, the mission.
The mission was alright.
Yeah, mission was right. I think because of the deployment, that did actually.
Because it confined us to.
Yeah,
like,
we were just in the middle pretty much. So
corner.
we should have. Like, it would have been nicer to do it like along the shorter edges of deployment. Hammer and anvil or whatever it is.
And I didn't get to use my teleporter.
Didn't get to use a teleport ability.
My teleporter relic ability.
Obviously your relic.
Yeah, that was my relic. Choose unit, friendly unit, and you deep strike them on the board again.
Good.
I didn't have any chance to use it. I was like, should I use it now? It's like, oh yeah, but if I use it, I take all my guys off the objective. And I was like, what great fun. No, Destroyer's good.
Yeah, Destroyer's really good. Wraiths are good. I know they obviously died straight away, but it's like such a distraction.
That was sort of my fault as well, because of I put them next. I put them next to the objective, which denies invols, and Wraiths are a free up invol. You get rid of that, and they're like, oh no. But yeah.
I think that's it. So thanks for watching. Might see us again. Who knows?
Who knows? Well, it's in our. The Crimson King has claimed it.
The Crimson King has claimed it.
It's his now.
It wasn't his originally, is all I can say. Thanks for watching. You're going to be seeing more Necrons hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Because we've actually got different armies now. And maybe at some point we'll be seeing a bit more Mechanicus coming in. I had the little allied detachment in that game. So we're going to be seeing a bit more of them coming in sometime in the future. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next vid.
Nice one, son. Over and out. No, oh yeah. Over and out. Over and get out my fucking planet.